Things are getting crazy in Calgary. The Flames are being carried by their defense and goaltending right now, and it has the Flames in a playoff spot, which no one saw coming. Plenty of members of the CRAZIER thought the veteran-led offense could carry this team, but we're witnessing our goalie of the future despite the Flames having a major issue. And it's safe to say things are pretty crazy in Calgary right now. We're going to break it all down in this video, but first I want to welcome you to Flames Digest. I'm Mark Griffith. If you're new around here and you love the Flames, make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the latest news, updates, reports, and rumors revolving around your Calgary Flames. We would love to welcome you to the Flames Digest family, and it is crazy after another win last night. Yes, the Flames wins. Who saw that coming this year? But it is so much fun. And last night's game was interesting. The Flames obviously did get the win. In case you missed it, it was a 2-0 win. I know a lot of people were too busy watching the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight, and everyone was looking at Mike Tyson's cheeks. But either way, the Nashville Predators, they are actually cheeks. What the heck is wrong with them? They made so many big free agency signings, and yet they just suck. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll take the win, of course, a 2-0 win. And what did this win really mean when it comes down to it? Well, it was Dustin Wolf's first career NHL shutout after he almost was millimeters away from getting it in his most previous game. You know, the last game of last year, he was so close to getting it. Just, pretty much a buzzer beater against San Jose. But finally, he gets that first official shutout. So deserved. What a goalie he is. It is getting insane just how good he is playing. Forget about the Calder Trophy conversation. Get this guy in the Vezina Trophy conversation. That is how good he is playing. But if we take a quick look at the box score, he made 29 saves. This wasn't just, like a 15 to 20 save shutout. He faced almost 30 shots, stopped them all, and was spectacular once again getting that first career shutout. So crazy, so amazing. The goal scorers, it was Miramanov who finally got on the board, got one of the teams on the board, broke the scoreless deadlock. Great to see him getting his first of the year, of course, and Blake Coleman added the insurance empty netter for the 2-0 win. Weegar and Kadri, the only players to get the assist. But I think obviously, it's crazy to see a first career shutout, a first goal of the season. What's really crazy is that they're doing it in a way no one really expected. Throughout the entire offseason, everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of people in the Sea of Red were saying, look, this team isn't going to be as bad as you think. We're going to get some wins, and it's because we have so many veterans on offense that will be scoring. A lot of people thought, Coleman, Kadri, Sharangovich would be scoring like how they did last year, but that's not the case at all. And in fact, they're getting these wins purely from the defense and goaltending, which is absolutely crazy. The situation gets crazier and crazier as the games progress and the Flames pick up wins in this way, of course. But it's also crazy because they're doing it with such a bad offense and even more specifically, such a bad power play. I know we've talked about it lots. We're going to take a look at a couple of different articles from that came out after last night's game. This one comes from the Hockey Writers, and it first says, power play struggles continue. One of the biggest concerns for this Flames team for a second straight season is their inability to convert on the man advantage. Many believed assistant coach Mark Savard may have been to blame last year, but with him having since moved on from the organization, it's clear that he wasn't the problem. Instead, it may simply come down to the fact this team lacks much in terms of top and skill. And of course, you'd expect that to really come through on the power play, and it just hasn't been at all. The Flames power play went 0 for 4 in this one, the game against Nashville, of course, though what really stood out was the fact that they were unable to convert on a lengthy two-man advantage late in the second period. It was pretty much a full 2 minutes of two-man advantage, and they couldn't get anything going. It wasn't just that they didn't convert either, they struggled to generate any sort of chances, ending up with just one shot on the net. If they hope to continue putting wins together, the power play needs to improve. The fact that the Calgary Flames are in a playoff spot right now is ridiculous on its own, but the fact that they're doing this, again, the situation gets crazier and crazier as they continue to pick up wins in this way. But the fact that they're doing that without any sort of power play, imagine if the power play could convert and was just, doubly as good as it has been, which isn't that hard to do. The Flames could be so much better. They could have picked up even more wins, and they could actually have a legitimate chance at the playoffs. Now, is that what people want? I'm not too sure. Team Tank's still very strong, and it does make sense for the future for the Flames to be bad. We want that first round pick this year and all the complications involved, but just imagine how much better the Flames could be if they had any sort of power play. We take a look at another article. This one comes from the Calgary Herald, Wes Gilbertson, of course, and this was one section from his post-game article. He wrote, "This was ugly. As the Flames are watching Sunday's Grey Cup game, they could be struck by an idea. Hang on, you can decline penalties? Unlike their friends in football, hockey coaches don't have that option, but the way the Flames power play has been sputtering over the past few weeks, it would be something to consider. Imagine if we brought the football rule to hockey and you could decline penalties. Honestly, the Flames power play is that bad, it's worth a shot." During Friday's middle stanza, the Flames fittered away a golden opportunity to claim a lead or at least build some momentum on an extended stretch of 5-on-3. Nashville's Alexandre Carrier had been busted for holding, and then Jeremy Lauzon flipped a puck over glass only 3 seconds later. With lopsided numbers for the next minute 57 seconds, the Flames managed just one shot on net. That was Huberdeau's harmless wrister from just inside the blue line, measured as a 56-footer. So on a 5-on-3, pretty much a full-length 5-on-3, the Flames got one shot, and it was a stanky one. It was not a threat at all. That is terrible. And sure, you can celebrate a win. The Flames have a little bit of a break now, not playing until Tuesday. Hopefully they take a good look at the power play and get something going here, because this is honestly so concerning. Sharangovich had 2 attempts blocked while Andersson wired a slapper wide of the target. Asked afterward what wasn't working on that 2-man advantage, Huska replied, "Everything," and he certainly has got that right. The Flames power play now ranks 30th in the league at 13.5%. The Islanders, sitting 31st, will visit the Saddle Dome on Tuesday. So a battle of the teams that suck on the power play. Also teams that are very much lacking high-end skill, you can say. They'll get it going eventually. We need them to. Huska said of his struggling PP units. "With our team, we need special teams to be the difference for us. Power play was not tonight, but our penalty kill was. They had one in the third period that we needed to get it done, and I thought we did an excellent job with that. So finding a way to get them both contributing will be important for us." And, you know, obviously this is taking a positive spin on it. Hey, at least our penalty kill is doing really good, and hopefully the power play can get it going. Well, Mr. Huska, you're kind of at the forefront of trying to get it going, and again, I'm not going to blame Huska. I don't think he's a bad coach at all, but it is something they really need to get going here. Although, if they do decide to end up tanking, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. Now let's get into just a quick update here, a little bit of a roster move from Craig Conroy, and it of course involves the Wranglers as well, but the Flames have assigned forward Adam Klapka to the Wranglers, and I know a lot of people will be upset at this. A lot of people want him to just be an everyday NHLer, but the fourth line has been pretty good lately, so, you know, don't need to disturb it too much. I know a lot of people would like to see Klapka on there with Lomberg and Kirkland, but again, Klapka goes down. It kind of sucks because he's not really playing any meaningful hockey at this point, so it'd be good if he could get some meaningful games in either with the Flames or the Wranglers. So this time, now that he's down, hopefully he actually does get some game action, but just wanted to update you guys on that one. Now let's wrap up this video with the comment of the day, as we most certainly love to do, and actually pretty much goes really well with what we were just talking about. And it comes from good old ZMALQP555. He said, "How about that fourth line? I'm getting a Flames jersey with my hero Lomberg proudly displayed. The fourth line inspires the rest of the team to play harder." And that's so true. The fourth line has looked great over the past few games here. Even in the loss to Vancouver, they didn't look bad at all. And it's true. Lomberg has the heart of, I think, literally every single Calgary Flames fan. Love the game he's playing. Honestly, such a great signing to bring him back, and you can tell he is passionate. It's awesome to have him. The fourth line going is a great thing as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe like you saw here today, and have a wonderful rest of your day.